Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. I'm going to speak on the birthday of Danny Little Red Lopez, a fighter that I remember from back in the 70s. So see if we can get a couple of people in here, and we'll get this fight started. So
shout out Bruce Gas, aka Toka 2. You know I had to drop a track for my boy.
Where you at?
Yeah, capping the harassing boys out here telling favors. I'm the hardest young nigga, I ain't signed to no label. Hey, Bruce Gas putting them fights on the table. Calling that Boston since Kane versus Abel. Smoking so much gas, you would think that shit was fake. I'm the people's champion like Muhammad Ali. Shout out Bruce Gas, one day we gon' meet. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, we gon' smoke hella weed. Yeah, we gon' blow it down, take a hit out the Toka 2. Slipping hella shots, feel like Tyson with the peak. Little Glock on my side, but it hit just like Isaac Cruz. Shout out man, Chad, real shit, that's my fucking dude. We always cooking on the pan. Strapped to my side, I ain't talking about no sandals. Bruce passed me the blunt, I'ma light it like a candle. Ayy, non-stop bars, man, I always spit flames. Feel like Bruce Gas always got a different strain. Bitch, you ain't like me, you can never feel my pain. You win and you lose, well, this the fight game. Don't beef on the net and the shit won't change. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the game. Said that on the stream, gotta do it for the chat. I ain't undisputed. Yeah, hold on, I ain't undisputed, but I want all the straps.
that was my man 150, Big Stepper, my theme song, Toka 2. Appreciate anybody who came in here tonight, man. Thank you, Angel Diaz. Always a pleasure to see you here. Just Do Boxing, my brother. Thank you for swinging by. Appreciate that. Tex, what's happening, bro? Thank you for coming by, my man. Appreciate you, ATX. Don't want to make this music too loud. This is live from Smalls Jazz Club in Harlem. This is the Hank Allen Barfield Quartet, the jam session. We got Hank Allen Barfield on drums, Alex DiLaudizzi on tenor sax, Joe Block on piano, and Paul Schiavi on the drums. So that's nice, something we got in the background here to keep the show bopping along, man. Make sure that volume is in the background like it should be. Don't want to get in any kind of a copyright dispute for that. But let's see, man. We'll break open the humidor today, man. Get something nice out. Skywalker, my brother. Shout out to you, man. Peace, man. I'll drop a link in a bit. Let me get right over here, man. If you're not doing anything, you can join me for this boxing talk. I'm gonna go back on some of my memories. Let's see here, man. Here's what I wanted. Little granddaddy perps. See, this is where I keep all my stash. I keep them all in jars in here. Probably got about conservatively about a half dozen, maybe a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different strands. Small amounts, but enough to keep it interesting. I got the green dragon. The bong is crystal clear. See what a little nugget of this granddaddy perp looks like, man. A lot of red in there. It does have a grapey smell. And this bud, I put this away several months ago. Seal mealed it. Just broke it out yesterday. The old lady was looking for a bud, so I said, let's pull this out. I don't smoke much. I do the green dragon tincture, as my listeners know. We boost that back in. See, this is good weather for weed. High humidity around here anyway. But you can keep you don't have to. The weed's not going to dry out because the THC is like gasoline, and that evaporates. The potency goes down. Water, always keep very, very well hydrated, especially this time of year. Got my blood boxing tumbler that Fistiana Blood made me. Imprinted, Lose Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. I got my main man Curtis Anderson on there. If we look at the celebrities on there, we got Marvin Hagler on the bottom, turn it around. We got Miles Davis. So who could be better than that? Hey, Bud Files, shout out to you. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. I'm here to honor the birthday of Danny Little Red Lopez. He was born on this day, July 6th. Let me get a couple of tokes in me here. Relax a little bit, man. He was a member of the Ute Indian tribe, the Ute Mexican tribe. He was out of Utah. I love that avant-garde jazz music in the back. Next time I go to New York City, I'm gonna have to check out Small's Jazz Club. Tremendous stuff there, tremendous stuff. But anyway, man, Danny Little Red Lopez. He was born in Utah on this date. He was from a very rough family. He had a lot of brothers and sisters, 6, I believe. His father left his mother with the 6 kids. They got into a lot of trouble in their home city, in their home state. He was fostered out, became a real tough kid, got in a lot of street fights. He ended up going to California. He began his professional career in 1971, and he went undefeated. It wasn't like it is today, where you have the internet where you can follow these boxers. The only way I got to even hear of who Danny Little Red Lopez was it was at the barbershop that I went to. It was from these old guys, and they said, check this kid out in California. They had the old magazines. And, subscriptions weren't even a thing back then to me. I was moving around so much, and get them at the magazine store. And even the magazine stores, they weren't local. You had to go to the city to get them. But anyway, man, Danny Little Red Lopez, he began his career, he was undefeated until he faced Bobby the Schoolboy Chacon. That's my buddy Tim Skywalker's uncle out there. He got knocked out by Bobby Schoolboy Chacon in the 9th round. Didn't stop him, no, man. He got up, he won a match, and he fought Shik Fukuyama, who's a well-known lightweight at the time, who who had a great fight with Sean O'Grady. I can't remember who won or not, but it was considered one of the bloodiest fights in boxing history. He lost again to Octavio Gomez. So Lopez, man, see, the L didn't matter. These guys are fighting, and these fights are all being taken within months of each other. The loss to Chacon was in May of '74. He fought again in September of '74. He fought again and lost. He fought again in January of '75, April of '75. I mean, this guy was just fighting July of '75, September of '75, December. Beat Ruben Alvarez, man, one of the greatest Mexican fighters of all time. Chucho Castillo, very well-known Mexican fighter. He beat Sean O'Grady, the bubblegum kid who was undefeated at the time. So, I mean, he's not only active, but he's also fighting heavy-duty fighters. Kevin Knight, how we doing, brother? The first time I saw him, man, it was his rematch. He won the WBC bantamweight title from David Cote down in Guyana. And the rematch, he was on the undercard of Leon Spinks and Muhammad Ali. And it was on CBS Sports Spectacular. It was on prime time. And I can remember I went to this house party. See, this is why I don't like to go to fights at house parties, because it's usually not with fight fans. It's usually just a bunch of people that want to party, and I want to pay attention to the fights. And they're like, "Oh, Ali doesn't come on till 10 o'clock. These fights are garbage fights. Let's watch the Love Boat or whatever the hell was on, Three's Company or whatever bullshit was on right there." Go 9D, go 90, supper, go 90, go 90. I don't know what that is, Kevin, but fill us in. But anyway, man, this fight with Cote was a very, very, very good fight. I'm gonna see if I can bring that one up. We'll put it on in the background while we're speaking of Danny Little Red Lopez. I think I have my this one here. There we go. Put it up there put it up there as a background fight coming up. This was on February 15th, 1978. This was the main undercard for Muhammad Ali when he had that outrageous supper with my grandkids. There we go, Kevin. That's a beautiful picture to imagine. Lopez won his first title from David Poison Cote. David Cote was a 32-3 fighter when Little Red beat him. Little Red has still got those 3 defeats against him. And this was a return match. Little Red Lopez was a knockout puncher in the Deontay Wilder sense. Tremendous right hand puncher, and gave us fights of the year. He'd get off the mat. He'd get knocked down and get back up. So this was this is the kind of fights people like to see. And I got some Green Dragon I made today too. Today was a very good day for the Magical Butter Machine. Put together a nice batch of Green Dragon. I'm gonna have to be quiet for 30 seconds when I put that in here. I use my that's about a cc, maybe a little more. Chuck Minkner, Nevada State Athletic, then the main announcer in Nevada. Yeah, I can't remember the commissioner's name. Mark Ratner, the head of the Nevada State Athletic Commission. And Cote's getting his applause. And this is a big crowd. You got to remember, this is the undercard to Muhammad Ali and Leon Spinks. Cote lost the title. He's coming back to regain it. Danny Little Red Lopez has defended his title one time, had 2 non-title fights. That's something you don't see today, because these guys fought often and they fought each other. Skywalker, you want to come up here and hang out with me? I'll put the link in the chat if you do, bro. Danny Little Red Lopez used to come in full Indian headdress. And this is the first time I've seen him. I heard about him. I read small articles. Little they used to have like the fights would be covered in the bottom, but there was not a lot of knowledge out there unless you were in the West Coast, unless you'd seen the fights. But the dude is an unbelievable power puncher. Has a right hand that'll take your head off. This is at the Hilton in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is on February 15th, 1978. This is a week after the famous blizzard of 78. If you read the history books, you'll see about that one, man. That's the one that I was. Here's my buddy Skywalker coming up here to see me.
What's up, brother?
Let me put this fight on. Let me get this fight on so we can see it again here, man.
All right.
I have to. I got to figure out how to do this here. Wait a minute.
Nah, man, I'll have to jump off, man. I was watching the fight.
There we go.
I was going to ask you, Bruce, on your Green Dragon, you make it with, you do different strains each time, or?
Yeah, I do, man. This strain is an indica strain. This strain is it's primarily black diamond, and it's definitely, if you do it a lot, you definitely have to keep the strain switching because Skywalker just dipped off. He'll be back again, I'm sure. Anyway, we're back. We're on the big screen here. We got Danny Little Red Lopez against David Poison Cote in a rematch from when Lopez won his title. And he was the champ for 4 years now. He was the champ from 1976 to 1980. Was not a lazy champ either. He had. Let's see here, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 title defenses till he fought Salvador Sanchez. Hey, Carlos, how we doing, my brother? Good to see you in here, my man. Just doing some reminiscing of Danny Little Red Lopez, a fighter I kind of grew up watching back in the day. My man Skywalker's on here. Anybody has any memories of Danny Little Red Lopez, they want to come up here and share them with me, they're more than welcome to, because I'm just puffing some good weed. It's probably about 75 in my living room, maybe even 85. I don't even know, man.
My coworker, his mother-in-law knows Danny Red Lopez. She used to be a waitress where he'd come in all the time in California, so she knew Danny Red Lopez, because when I bring up boxing, that's the fighter that she knows.
Well, I'll tell you, man, I want to go to this Hall of Fame. It's Atlantic City Hall of Fame. It's at the end of September, and I'm really looking forward to going. Tim Witherspoon's going. They want me to go because they're going to do interviews down there, and he's Brian. He's like, oh no, Bruce, you got to go, blah 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 blah. But anyway, last year they had it. And he was going around with his camera, and he was pointing guys out, and I'm saying, get to talk to him. Danny Little Red Lopez was there, and I said, oh yeah, this is a legend, man. See if you can get to talk to him. His family stopped him because he was there, but he's got dementia so bad he can't really speak, he can't remember anything. He was just there for the honor of being inducted, and I guess he's really bad. I guess he's really bad today, but today is his birthday. He's 71 years old. These fighters, man, that your uncle, you were talking about Navarrete, Bazooka Lamone, Little Red Lopez. These guys gave their lives in the fucking ring, man. That's why fighters today don't want to fight like that now, because they see these guys today, man. They got dementia. They're all punch drunk. They don't want to end up like that. To enjoy fights like that, we got to go back and watch them again, because we're not going to see them anymore. The guys ain't got that.
Yeah, it's changed for the better. I mean, the 15 rounds is too much, man.
You might say that, but then again, when you grew up in that era and you saw these rounds, I was just talking to somebody earlier today, my buddy Marlon Starling, former welterweight champ of the world, two-time welterweight champ of the world. I'm lucky enough, he calls me up every few weeks, and he called me up tonight. And I asked him about the upcoming fights because Marlon is he tries to stay with it, but it's priced out. It's out of his price range. He didn't make the money he should have made. He got screwed. He's from that old school, and yeah, it's better today. But from a hardcore fan's point of view, it ain't the same. It ain't nothing like it. It ain't nothing like it used to be.
Right. A lot of these guys now, man, they weren't, some of them that, they didn't invest their money. Some of them got screwed, like you said, but they didn't invest in any kind of business. A lot of them are broke now, man, completely broke, living on Social Security. It's a shame, man. They should do more for these older fighters, man, that provide us this entertainment, and they should have some kind of, fund for all these fighters, man. You know what I mean? Help them pay their rent. Get them food, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, they have the Legends Convention. That's what we're trying to do with the Spoon TV. Is not ask for handouts, but
Right.
they can.
Some of these guys need it, man. They really they need help.
These guys can contribute. They can go to speak at dinners. A lot of them are they want to be trainers. They have a lot to offer. But they get screwed. It's not like it is today. Today, these guys are a whole different generation. They're sharp. They all have lawyers. They all have teams. Oh, let me get that one down and put the
Zim and Nelson.
put the next fight. I got the wrong fight up there, man. I want to watch the second part of this one and put it up.
Like the bud, man. That's all on your back screen.
Oh yeah, man.
I can see crystal clear on my laptop. On my phone, it don't look as nice, man. I'm doing a Errol Spence giveaway tomorrow, Bruce. You might win $80 from me tomorrow. I don't have too many channel members, and I'm doing it for all the channel members. So I'll do that tomorrow.
Oh, great, good man, and I hope I'm still a channel member because.
Oh yeah, you are.
Okay, good because what I had to do was, well, I didn't have to do it, but I got my debit card expired after like 4 years. They sent me a new one,
Yeah.
and I went to change it in Google Pay, and they said invalid number. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? I got the thing right in front of me. I put the number in there. I put the expiration date. I put the security code, and they're telling me it's invalid. So, I know a couple of the ones that I just saw, a couple of memberships that I had didn't get paid, so they took me off of them.
Eric, close the door.
We'll see what happens, man. I just have to get that straightened out, and I don't know what to do. I might have to go to the bank in person. Everything's electronically transferred today, but
Right.
Hey. I'll win $80. What's that all about?
I'm putting I don't have that many members, man. I'm throwing in the members and stuff. I'm gonna add a few of my regulars, the people like with the perfect attendance that are always in my chat. I always have a few people. They're not, unfortunately, they haven't signed up the membership, but I'm gonna go ahead and include a lot of people. I mean, mostly just the members. It's not that many people to draw from the hat though. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the giveaway. It's be $80 Cash App or Venmo. It's for the Spence Crawford fight. So yeah, because that's gonna cost money. You know what I'm saying?
Is it?
Yeah, that's the next pay-per-view, I guess. There's no other pay-per-view before that, is there?
I don't know. You know my stance on pay-per-views.
Right.
You buy pay-per-views, you're spiking inflation. You're feeding into the machine.
You and your wife can go out to eat on the 80. And then stream the fight.
This fight would have been the undercard of a pay-per-view if it was today because it was Muhammad Ali and Leon Spinks. But it was on free TV, not even cable. Over the air free TV. Ali made $3-4 million. Spinks made his highest payday. I think he made $100,000 or some fucking crazy number like that. But this is 1978 money. So why can't they promote fights like that, having sponsors, commercials? I mean, who wants to? I can't afford pay-per-views. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is, man. I don't make much money. I was talking all the old boxers I talked to, they can't afford them either. I send these guys links. These are guys who gave their fucking blood, sweat, and tears to the sport, and they can't afford to watch their predecessors fight because it's so damn expensive. Hey, Macadocious Mac, how we doing, my brother?
What's up, brother? Rollins in the house. The sausage encouragement. Yeah, Macadocious. What's up, brother?
We're in is this the fourth round? Featherweight championship fight. WBC.
What year is this, Bruce? Is this 72?
1978, February 15th, I believe. No, February. I gotta look, man.
78 though. Oh, so this is after my uncle. Okay, this is
yeah, that's right. February 15th.
Okay.
What'd you say?
So this is post fighting my uncle. My uncle fought him in 74. So this is what, 4 years after?
Yeah. This is after. Your uncle gave him his first defeat.
So this is his first. Is this his first title shot in those 4 years?
No. This is his title defense. He beat this guy. Oh. He went to Guyana. He beat him in a decision. And then all of a sudden, Danny Little Red Lopez he's got tremendous power. He's got Deontay Wilder power in the right hand. You watch the power this guy has. I mean, this guy is a knockout puncher. When he got beat by Salvador Sanchez, people were like, "What?" When he had he was the champ for 4 years. He had 8 successful title defenses. He was something special, bro.
Yeah.
He has got.
He has that power.
Unbelievable power. You're gonna see it in this fight. And this is when I became a fan. And they had him on ABC's Wide World of Sports. They showed him. They showed a lot of them on Prime Time and on Sports World, Wide World of Sports. Let me tell these guys, hey, the break is we don't have no break time in here. Get back up and play that music.
He had a lot of years that he reigned as champ because in '74 he was a champ. Was that his first title defense with my uncle, or I don't even know.
No, he wasn't a champ then. He was. It might have been a regional champ, but no, he wasn't a champion then. It was a 12-round fight, so it might have been like a California state championship.
Oh, okay.
Might have been a NABF or USBA, but it wasn't a world championship fight. He had a bad streak. He had a bad year. The fight with your uncle, you lost to the Japanese Shik Fukuyama.
This was a title eliminator, I believe. This eliminator because he fought Alfredo Marcano right after him, and he knocked him out, or it was a technical knockout in the 9th, and that's where he got his WBC strap. And Danny was what was it? It was some kind of California, like you're saying, because it was in a sports arena in Los Angeles. What was it? What was it?
Punche, what's happening, my brother? Salute. TechniQ, how you doing, my man? Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it, bro.
This is what got him the title shot, though, Bruce.
What did, bro?
Fighting Danny Lopez or beating him.
Chacon, yeah. Chacon's a great fighter, man. Chacon had a great career.
Yeah.
But Little Red Lopez had a fucking great career too, man. He was a killer.
Chucho put him on the map.
Oh, watch that straight right hand. I think this fight gets stopped in the I think it's in the 6th round. So the 5th round is coming up. So you're gonna see the power. You're gonna see the power of Little Red Lopez here. It is kind of blurry, bro. It's not a super good picture. 1978 quality.
Damn, he beat Ruben Olivares too.
Oh yeah, he beat Ruben Olivares. He beat Sean O'Grady.
Well, yeah, Sean O'Grady was 29-0 when he faced him. It was Jose Olivares related to Ruben?
I'm not sure.
I thought of Jose Olivares as well. He was a 10-27 fighter though.
Yeah. Hey man, those Mexicans, they didn't care about that fucking loss, man. That was their job. They did it to put bread on the table, as they say. You know, you win some, you lose some. His opponent is a guy named David Poison Cote, former champ out of Guyana. The guy that he won the title from. So Cote, he must have beaten. Let me see who Cote beat. Let me look at his record, man. Who did Cote win the title?
He was 34 or 49-8. David Cote.
Cote beat Ruben Olivares, and then he lost to Danny Red Lopez. So I mean, he's definitely a top quality fighter here.
Yeah, Ruben. He beat Ruben, yeah, in 75. It's good.
A legit champion.
This goes the distance, huh?
No.
Oh, so they fought twice, Cote and him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll say it again for you. He beat Cote, who beat Ruben Olivares. He went down to Guyana. He came back. He defended the title. He had 2 non-title fights, and this is the rematch on the undercard of Ali and Leon Spinks.
Okay. So it is a rematch. Okay.
And it was the whole world is watching this fight. He just got hurt by Cote, and that's the thing about Lopez. He'd get knocked on his ass and get back up. Yeah, this was it was on the undercard of Spinks and Ali, technically. So if you watch that fight, if you watch that card, this was the main supporting card on there. I think Mike Rossman and Mike Quarry were on that card too. But this fight definitely was on the card, man. And like I said, I was at this house party, and the fuck is all it. Oh, Ali's not going to come on till 10 o'clock. Let's watch something else. I'm like, no. I had to watch this on a little black and white in the kitchen. So I said after that, no more house parties for fights. I'm staying home or I'm going to the fight. But watch the power of Lopez. Watch that right hand in this round. He's got a long probing jab.
He was tall for his division too, huh? Danny Lopez.
What's that, bro?
He was tall. He was tall for his division.
Yeah. He was. I think it was 5'11".
Right.
They wanted. Oh, see, look at that right hand. Boom! Down goes Cote. And they didn't stop fights like that. Fights didn't get stopped prematurely. Oh. That's it.
Finish one.
See if they'll show that knockdown again. See that huge right hand that he's got. The referee's got the belt that's almost up to his fucking waist, almost up to his boobs. Turtleneck pants. But yeah, this was the first time I saw Little Red Lopez. And I said, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna follow this guy. This guy's son. What's that right hand?
Damn.
Oh.
Caught him with that jab too that stunned him. Yeah, he landed that bomb on him, huh?
No, that was it. That referee stopped it. Yeah, he was in another awesome fight. It was fight of the year, and I think this was '78. I think it was fight of the year in 1978. No, '79. June 17th, 1979. Mike Ayala. This was another killer fight.
Mike Ayala.
Mike Ayala took the brother of Tony Ayala.
22 wins, one loss.
From the famous Fighting Ayala family.
45-6. Wow. 23 knockouts. It's from San Antonio.
And this was live on NBC Sports World. This was from the convention center. Lopez is the WBC defending featherweight champion. And like I said, he was huge. Look at this ring announcer.
Yeah, that's some passion right there for the sport right there, calling that shit out.
If I put this volume on, tell me if there's an echo.
Mike, 125 and a half pounds.
Is there an echo?
It is Lopez.
Who's that ring announcement?
Gentlemen, the featherweight champion of the world, Danny.
Well, is there an echo going on out there?
A little bit, but we can hear him calling Danny.
Hang on, I'm gonna get rid of that echo. I think I can get rid of it here, man. I have to.
Oh, damn! That guy's a good ring announcer, huh? He got the Holy Spirit in him, huh?
He does, man. Okay, we'll be able to hear him now without the echo.
Man, I like that suit, bro. He's smiling in the ring. Look at him.
No echo, right?
No, it sounds good. Sounds good for me.
You will box for 50 rounds. This is a title fight. You know the rules of boxing. Avoid using any kinds of foul. Don't throw any punches during the
Carlos Padilla, the famous referee from the Thriller in Manila.
Man, Danny needs a haircut, man. Oh, big red right there.
This was a fight of the year in 1979.
Look at the hair, all that hair in the ring.
Oh yeah, the sideburns.
Oh, they haven't shaved nothing. It's that 70s for you.
That's it, bro.
Big sideburns on him, huh?
Oh yeah. And you notice, man, like the people in the audience, they got the big collars going on. The collars outside the jackets, big fucking big lapels. Oh yeah, disco era, crazy times.
Lopez looks twice as big as Ayala. He is a big featherweight. Looks like a junior welterweight.
Hey, looks like a junior welterweight. That's what they're saying.
He is. Bro, they wanted to set up a match with him and Abreu. They were even talking Sugar Ray Leonard for a minute, but he ended up getting beat.
Yeah, Lucio, this fight right here, man. This is where are they fighting at? Is it Coliseum?
They're fighting at They're fighting at the convention center in San Antonio.
Oh, they're in his hometown, in his turf, San Antonio.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're right in Ayala's backyard. The thing about Lopez, man, he won his title on the road, fought some of his best fights on the road. He's a true road warrior. True road warrior.
Allen's last fight, a 10-round decision victory over Lopez, Latin brother, champion in Spain.
The boxing scholar. How you doing, brother?
He's going to go to the body. He's already got some good body shots in there in his first round.
One thing about Lopez's height, Angelo, at 5'8", he does present a long torso, a body to work on if he can get in there.
Oh, yeah, but I'm not seeing Ayala's hitting him with jabs when he comes in, which is a mark of a good fighter.
Who's been staying inside? Me? Not me, bro. Daniel Lopez looks like he's been staying inside.
Right. I'm sunburned. I was in that 100-degree heat washing windows today.
Definitely, man.
Hot as fuck out here.
30 seconds remaining round one. And Lopez putting a couple together in the final quarter.
Hey, Bruce, I got Lawrence King coming on the show Sunday. I got that lined up. That's Canelo's sparring partner. I'll send you some clips of him.
Nice.
Al apparently unhurt. We're in the final seconds of the first round.
Tough round. Ayala's wife. They go nuts at ringside here, man. This is what I love featherweight boxing, man. The tube tops of the 70s, man.
Oh. It's like going back in time. The cameraman is really zooming in on him, huh?
that dog. You do that today, you'd have all kind of lawsuits up his ass.
Look at him. He went back.
You don't give up.
It's like, man, he got a close-up of her face.
That's his wife. Man, she looks young.
Right.
Everybody, every time he lands a punch, they go crazy.
Right. San Antonio, they're big on their fighters, man. You know, Franco just retired. He's from San Antonio.
The Ayala family is legendary out there. They probably still are to this day. But Tony Ayala, bro, go do a little bit of research and read about Tony Ayala.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if they got a gym still out there. Let me see.
Bro, Tony Ayala, listen to me for a second. Tony Ayala was one of the most feared junior middleweights out there when he came on the scene. He couldn't control his own demons, bro. He ended up in jail.
Passed away.
Now they're disliked down there. Are you from there, the boxing fan? You from down Texas, man?
Tony Ayala, he passed away in 2015.
Oh, yeah, man.
Ayala Jr.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not talking about his death. His life was crazy, man. This guy was he was a sexual deviant. What do we got here, man? The boxing scholar is here. My man Joshua's here. 86 boxing. I got a full house over here, bro. I don't usually drop links, but hey, welcome.
What's up, Bruce? I was gonna tell you, Bruce. They don't like him down here in San Antonio. He should be legendary, but a lot of it is, you know, what you said, the sexual stuff that made him not liked in San Antonio. And then he also got a lot of jealousy because the Ayalas was really famous down here. They was like local celebrities, and they got a lot of hate. They get a lot of hate. Like when I was going to my gym, I asked my trainer about him because, you know, I did my research, and he had a lot of bad things to say about them. He did not like them.
I can see. Hey, the boxing scholar, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you here, man. I see you in the chat. I subbed to your webpage. Great to meet you, my brother. Thank you for coming by.
Same, man. Same is mutual. Yeah, man. He was a good fighter. Like my cousin boxed with him. His name is Jim. But Jim told me he was really nasty. Like he said he would like speak to him and he would just give him a look like a snarl, like he was really mean. But when you look at his lifestyle and his story, you understand why.
Yeah. I mean, I saw him spit on fallen opponents. He fought this kid Robbie Epps, and it was Robbie Epps trained in the same gym with him. I think he even lived in his house for a while, and it was just brutal. I mean, it was. If they were fighting after the fights were stopped, Tony Ayala, he had demons. He had the sexual disease. He had to fuck everything. He was doing fucking crack. I mean, it was sad. He was scheduled to fight Roberto Duran. There was going to be a big fight between him and Duran. And
legendary. You know what though, Bruce? This my opinion on this. I don't know if I'm right or not, but this is just my synopsis of it. Looking at the entire story with the stories my cousin told me and everything. I personally think that the pressure got too much for Tony. Tony didn't have to. Tony's like you said, they're legendary. He didn't have to take no vagina, man. He could have paid an actor to pretend like she wanted him to take it. You get what I'm trying to say? Like it didn't make any sense. For him to be a repeated offender, he kept doing it, and they kept giving him slap on the wrist, paid off, silence, and he still kept doing it. I think the pressure got too much for Tony. I think his dad forced him into boxing, and he just happened to just be really good at it, but I don't think he actually loved it, and I think that's what we saw. I think the pressure got too much for Tony.
Sometimes you get bored of the sport. That's what happened to me with baseball. When I got to college, I did my college, and I didn't want to play in the minors. Nope. I was bored. I started fishing.
Hey, and I got another celebrity up here too, man. 86 boxing. My buddy Josh. How you doing, man?
You're funny, Bruce. You're funny. Salute to all. So appreciate being here. Salute to y'all. The boxing scholar, Angel Diaz, of course, Skywalker holding it down. Appreciate it, without a doubt. I became familiar with Tony Ayala during that second portion of his career. I didn't know about the earlier stuff until recent times, really, as far as the legal issues that he was going through from a sexual conduct type perspective. So that is pretty interesting. But I was only familiarized.
He was, what was the question? He was a what?
I bet Ayala was ahead in this fight.
Let me look at it. So, Ayala.
Yeah. He's ahead. Yeah.
At the time of the stoppage.
That's why at the end of the fight, stay away.
The scorecards are 132, 135, 129, 135, and 134, 131.
So he was behind. Because Lopez is the first one, right?
Yeah, but there's another thing. You want to end up the fight good. You know, to make sure the judges.
This is a fight of the year of 79, Bruce.
I said that, bro. For sure, man.
Ring Magazine fight of the year, 79.
Oh, that's big time right there.
There's a knockdown in the 7th and 11th round. Took a knee in both the 7th and 11th rounds. That power was no joke then from Danny Lopez.
Picasso, my brother. Salute, bro. Thank you for coming by, my man.
Oh, man.
Salute.
What's up, brother?
Celebrating the 71st birthday of Danny Little Red Lopez today. And what could honor him better than showing two classic fights that he had?
That's good stuff.
It's too dark.
Hey, 86, did you get a hold of Sonny?
Oh, you know what? Let me hit him up. I hadn't. Hold on real quick. I know he added me. Let me see. I'm going to get him up. Thank you for linking me, my man, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely going to try to get him mixed with him for sure.
He's got his fight coming up July 29th.
Okay, yeah. You know what? I did see that. Yeah, I'm going to hit him up. I appreciate you linking us for sure. Skywalker Boxing, always appreciate it. Showing love. Same with Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Always love being here.
You know it, baby.
Thanks
One love, man. We love boxing.
Oh yes.
I was a baseball player, but baseball's boring to watch. I like to watch boxing.
Hey Lee,
Yes,
how we doing,
yes.
my brother?
Bruce, you got a Twitter, but you got to get the Instagram, bro.
I know, man. I know. Hey, my man Lee Groves is out there. Lee's a Hall of Fame boxing writer, an amazing boxing mind. You know, he's he's an aficionado. He knows '80s boxing way better than I do, man.
Nice.
You know, I used to think I was up on it, but man, I listen to some of these guys who are real historians who've been in the game and who keep their nose to the grindstone, and it amazes me. In fact, you know, I like to honor these guys by putting a little something up on my Twitter page or on my community page, and you know, I typed in there to get a picture of Danny Little Red Lopez, and I thought I didn't think it was him. I thought it was Ernie Lopez, and I put Ernie Lopez by mistake, his brother, Ernie Red Lopez, who had a headdress on too. Lee pointed it out for me. I went back and changed it. But see, that's good, man. And the way he did it was real classy. He didn't do it on the fucking chat. He sent me a DM and told me so I could change it and not look like the fucking dummy that I am. So classy maneuver, Lee Groves. Salute, brother. Salute.
Bruce.
But here we go, man. Here goes Danny Little Red Lopez on the front foot. But Lopez, he didn't take no shit, man. He's bouncing off those ropes, countering beautifully. Carlos Padilla, one of the greatest referees of all time.
That's a lot of pain, though. He's taking.
Oh, this was
I don't know how these boxers can last 20, 30 years boxing. Honestly, I don't.
This is why they don't fight like this anymore. Angel.
Exactly.
You know, the boxers today are not in it for the glory. These guys were fighting 4 times a year. They wanted to fight. They wanted to fight just so they fought. They were fighters. Now it's all about money, investments.
It is. It's not a sport anymore. It's not. It's business.
It's definitely business. Not in these days, though. But like I said earlier, I saw Danny Little Red Lopez a year ago, and you know, the beatings he took of all the accumulation is right there, man.
There's still some real fighters. There's still some real fighters. Look, Errol Spence. I like Errol Spence. That's my favorite fighter. Spence. Oh.
Man, crowd goes crazy when I yell the scores, huh?
Yeah, exactly. Notice that, man. Notice that.
Yeah, they're in San Antonio.
Reminds you of Henry Hank. You know what I mean? Henry Armstrong. Pressure. Tremendous champion.
Unbelievable the pressure Lopez puts on. And Ayala is an amazing counterpuncher, getting right down there in the trenches with Danny Little Red Lopez.
I've seen a lot of counterpunchers that they catch people. You come with a counter, you're off balance and you fall. See, that's another thing we did in Cuba. Counter, jab, counter. King Kong, you saw the way he did it, but Deontay Wilder took care of King Kong. That's the honest truth. Come on. Those knockouts were not nice. But he got paid.
Check out this one we got here, man. You know, that was the late '70s, man. It was a wild west out there. They weren't doing anything anywhere near the testing they're doing today. And those Ayalas, bro, they like their They like their enhancements. You say Tony Ayala was out of his mind, with the PCP and Lord knows what else. But look at Danny Lopez. Wow. Ayala took such a beating in this fight.
Yeah, really laying into him.
So he's getting lit up. Oh Lord. He's getting lit up. Oh wow.
And Bruce, you said you ran into Lopez about a year ago. Is that what you mentioned?
Well, okay. I wasn't there. I wasn't at the Atlantic City Hall of Fame, but my friend was, and he was filming it live. And I said, yeah, he didn't know who he was, and I said, yeah, bro, that's Danny Lopez. See if you can talk to him. And he, his mind is gone. He's got so much dementia right now. He needs attendance to take him everywhere. And, they said, an interview's out of the question. And this was my buddy Tim Witherspoon. He was part of the group. And Tim, we did interviews because of Tim, because they all know Tim. I get to talk to Mitch Green and all those guys because of Tim. You go right to the front line instead of waiting with all the YouTubers. But Little Red Lopez has absorbed such a vast amount of punishment throughout his career that it's the sad thing is a great percentage of these boxers who are still alive who fought in the 70s and the 80s. A lot of these guys have taken such a beating, and you can see why the fighters today, they don't want to commit themselves like these guys did.
Yeah, definitely meeting some of the guys that you grew up watching, probably huge fans of, and all of that stuff. Seeing them in the older age, and yeah, I'm sure that affects the psyche of a person.
What's the name of this guy?
Yeah, that's good stuff. He didn't neglect the body.
No way.
Good stuff there, Lee. Salute.
Lee works for CompuBox. Check out that statistic. He threw a hell of a lot of punches.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's a lot of energy.
Wow.
460 of 1,753. That's like 1,000 punches more than Ayala.
Yeah, Ayala had a pretty efficient performance, it seems, but man, that's too much firepower coming at him right there.
No, Ayala. I don't remember anything he did after this. But I do remember this fight, man. The fight of the year, 1979. It was on a Sunday afternoon.
I've seen it. I was still in Cuba, though, at that year.
Ayala goes to that neutral corner again. This is another case where boxing is so much effort. This kid's in there.
But we take so much punishment. Both of them.
Yeah, Lopez, man. It's Salvador Sanchez stopped him twice, but he went life and death with Tony Ayala over here and remained on his feet. So that tells you a lot about the power of Salvador Sanchez.
Yeah.
Yep.
Truly a gem.
A lot of blood from the nose of Ayala now.
Insane stat lines Lee is providing right there. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the thing is,
You get tired, you start spitting those legs.
that guy stays up, and he's still getting lit up.
You think if you land 46% of your total punches and 50% of your power punches, then you probably going to be the winner.
Yep. Yep, you're right.
Salute my brother JC out there, man. Thank you for coming by.
JC was good with it.
Salute JC.
Lopez with his fist punches, and his Lopez coming out. Lopez has been knocked down by a left.
Man, Lopez is
From other fighters. But
you know, I just heard something from my man Lee out there. Lopez might have been under the effects of some foreign substances over here that might have gotten him through. The only thing I can think of, I'm trying to think of the drugs that would get you through, something like this. Maybe amphetamines.
Well, yeah, that'll wake you up. Remember, give me the drink I made from what was the name of that Panama guy? Panama.
Yeah,
Lou.
Panama Lewis. But see that to me, I think that was
Yeah, that was.
that was asthma medicine. That was a bronchial asthma medication to
It
try
woke him
to
up. It
do
woke
better.
him. That's the honest truth.
Yeah, but it was. There's been a lot of theories. The one I believe it was bronchial.
Prior. Yeah.
Hey,
Shout
Bruce,
out
I'm
to
gonna
my
show you this,
Skull
man.
Asylum. Shout out to my man Skull Asylum out there.
Hey, this is right before my uncle passed away. Him and Danny Red Lopez got together. Look.
Hey, hold on to it for a second. I'll put it on as soon as as soon as this fight's over. We'll give it the full screen effect.
Give me the drink I mixed. What's up with that? And they caught him, right? They caught him on
Hey, Blood
screen.
Boxing, what's up, brah? You want to stop up, Blood? You're more than welcome to, man. Honoring the 71st birthday of the legendary Little Red Lopez.
yeah, really. I've been with him all week. Yeah, right. The promoter's name is Tony Padilla. He's around here somewhere else. He's a promoter. A local promoter.
Getting some good inside information here from my man Lee Groves out there.
Hold up.
But we're getting ready for the start of round number 9 in a 15. He definitely had amazing skills, Lee. You know, everybody knows it's obvious, man. You're not going to become a great boxer by taking PEDs. But if you are a great boxer and you take PEDs, you're going to become that much better because you're going to have illegal strength advantage, illegal size advantage, illegal speed advantage. So, but if you have that natural talent that's enhanced by PEDs, that's a deadly combination right there. And it looks like Tony Ayala might be that, but he's fighting the fucking killer Danny Little Red Lopez in his prime over here.
PEDs destroy you. As soon as you get off them, you go right back to normal.
What a great show, man. What a great show.
It's good. Yeah.
Good stuff indeed. Bruce highlighting those legendary fights and fighters.
Yep.
26-year-old Danny Lopez, the champion, has successfully defended his title 6 times. Ayala's really a remarkable youngster. I don't know how Danny survived that fight. He ain't shot. It was right on the button.
Yeah, we often wondered about the Danny Little Red Lopez and the Candido Pedrosa match. They were both in a 2-belt era. Candido Pedrosa was the WBA champ, and Danny Little Red Lopez was the WBC champ. And they talked about that fight. It was negotiated. It never came about. And then once Lopez got beat by Sanchez, it was never really talked about again. I don't know what Lopez did after those Sanchez fights. I don't think he had one more fight. He had a loss to Jorge Rodriguez. Never heard of him either, man. But I guess he realized that was it.
He better not punch himself out. He missed the 4 punches after he rocked him. Ayala getting a little rest in his own corner. It has been like this all the way. If you have the winner's margin and join us in progress, you have missed action like this for 10 consecutive rounds.
Unbelievable stuff.
So great fight.
Lopez with that classic 1-2.
Yep.
Still remaining round 10.
That 1-2 was good. Really good.
Hey, Bruce, guys, I got to get off here. Jose, 86.
Dale.
All right, guys.
Hey, Skywalker, bro.
Okay,
Thank you for coming back, man.
Thank you, brother.
Salute,
Dale.
Skywalker.
I'll be seeing you around, my man.
Yeah, for sure, tomorrow. All right, thank you, man.
A little tired and a little worse to wear here. Lopez hit him with that good right hand, but now Ayala battles back.
Man, Ayala is just unbelievable. Just keeps coming back.
Perfect.
Yeah, right.
That guy has a real set of marbles. I gotta give him that. Wow.
Yeah, it's like he took that knee and got a new fresh breath of life.
Unbelievable. Oh, combination 1-2 by Lopez. Gee.
What does that mean? Wrong.
What are we in? We're heading into the 11th round now.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
What can you tell these guys if you're their coach? What are you going to say?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hey, leave it all in the ring.
Is that Tony Ayala?
But they still got a little time to go, so you can't tire out.
That's one of the other Ayala brothers. I don't know if that's Tony or Sammy.
Wait, Sammy Ayala.
Peter Von Ox, my bro. Salute, man.
Sammy Ayala. He is scheduled to fight Johnny Copeland following this.
Sammy Ayala.
Hey, Bruce, were the Ayala brothers trained by their father?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Bob, his brother putting on such a great show against Danny Lopez. Sammy Ayala, 145 pounds.
Yeah, there was a lot of controversy going on about their father. That's like one of the father-son combinations that was
Yeah.
questionable to say the least.
Gotcha.
Yes, it is. Up with grabs.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Dude, the guy in the red is much bigger. Just with those long hands, keep distance. Just throw him with a jab. Oh, okay. Whoa,
Oh, that's it?
that's it.
Oh, man.
I guess I called it too soon. This is the first time I see this fight, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever see this one.
I don't think that's the end of the fight, man.
Was this round 15?
Go ahead, go ahead.
You watch, bro. Watch this shit, man.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Again?
Can you imagine this happening today?
Oh, what is this? What is
Never seen anything like this before.
Interesting.
Incredible. Incredible.
Look at Padilla. He doesn't know what the hell's going on. I thought he stopped the fight. I thought he called the fight over. He was overruled by the WBC commissioner.
Oh, wow.
I mean, this is Looks like the some money might have been put in. The Ayala might have been put some money in the WBC's pockets over here.
Something's off here.
Dude, this is
yeah, he had
this is
two.
on his birthday.
Oh, that's
The
pretty awesome.
reigning featherweight championship of the world. Watch the right hand that ends this fight. You can see it. Beautiful. Best right hand of the fight. Delayed reaction. Boom. One more? Yeah, one more.
Yeah, he was done.
Nice. Trying.
Nowhere to run. Boom.
You know what he teaches? Shoulder everybody out of that triangle. Or go under everything. But sometimes
Let's see if they come back and bring him back for them.
set them up.
Let's see what Ayala has to say. You got that right, Lee. I was saying earlier they were in them tube tops.
9 seconds of the
There's that crazy ring announcer.
round. Winner and still featherweight champion of the world.
They have to cheer him. You're not going to have bruising there. In Ayala's backyard, man. They respect what he did.
Yeah.
Do I go to commercial after the interview or what? Yes. Daddy, Mike Ayala. Mike. Mike. Come on, both of you. Here's the champion, Danny Lopez and Mike Ayala. I'm losing my earpiece here. Just 1 minute, fellas. We got a time for both of you. Come on forward a little bit. Will you hear, Danny?
The size is so
Absolutely a
evident.
tremendous display by
Size
both of you.
difference.
Danny, first I'd like to have you comment about being in here with Mike Ayala. That's got to be the toughest fight you've ever had.
Yeah, the toughest fight of my life. Mike, very tough, good boxer, punches good, and very well conditioned.
It looked like he hit you plenty of times. Did he hurt you? He must have.
He staggered me a couple times.
Mike, what are your feelings now? You put up a tremendous show.
Well, I'm going to be back now, the great champion. I'm glad to lose to a great champion. I'll be back, and congratulations, Danny. You're a great champion too, man. You're a great champion.
How about the two knockdown punches? They seem to hit you on the nose. What happened on those punches?
My nose hurt before, I had a hurt nose, but anyway, I stayed in there and got to go at least 14 and a half rounds with Danny.
You sure did stay in there. Tremendous show by both of these fine fighters. Congratulations, Danny. Benny Giorgino, an outstanding effort. See that kid?
Yeah, I'd like to say hello to my compadre Mendoza there.
Ruben Mendoza in Seattle.
Hope he's watching. Hope he wins this fight. That's right.
Okay. Danny Lopez saying hello to Ruben Mendoza, the young man from San Antonio, youngster in the Seattle hospital. He dedicated this win to him, and he got it for him. Congratulations again, Danny Lopez. And I'll be back with Angelo and Dundee and Gil Clancy when we return to San Antonio in a moment.
It was
Excellent.
a great fight.
That was good, man. See, that was the
That was a good fight.
that was for the birthday of Danny Little Red Lopez.
Yeah.
Any of you guys have anything to say before we go about Danny Little Red Lopez? We'll start with you, Angel. You want to say something?
Bring more fights of them.
All right, my brother. I'll be seeing you around then. You have a good one, my man.
Take care. It's already here. I got to wake up at 5 a.m. So
Have a good night, bro.
everybody have a great one in peace.
Have a good one, Angel.
Take care.
Peace out.
Yeah.
Josh, my brother.
Oh, yes, indeed. What I'll say, certainly a great fighter. I need to become more familiarized with it, especially given his all-action style. Just seeing that in itself, because I hadn't seen this contest, just shows me the type of fighter he was, and I want to see more of him, and I will do so. Appreciate you allowing me on, Bruce, to be able to check it out. Certainly. Always sharing that knowledge. Good stuff for sure.
Appreciate it, my brother. You keep up the good work, man. We'll definitely be seeing you in the next show.
Salute to you. All right. You have a good one, Bruce.
Peace. All right, guys, man. That was a little a tribute to the great Danny Little Red Lopez, 71 years old today. I had the pleasure of seeing several of his fights. We just watched two of the great wars that he was in. Controversial, brutal, great stuff, man. Today's also the birthday of Sylvester Stallone. I think he's 73 or something like that today. I don't know what he is, but man, gotta shout out to Sly Stallone, man. The Rocky movies were true boxing classics. They brought boxing back to the United States when there was only one world champion when Rocky movies came out. They influenced a lot of future world champions, one being Vinny Pazienza to get into boxing. A lot of kids to get off the streets and pick up some boxing gloves and get into the fight game. And happy birthday to Sly Stallone. Shout out to Rocky. Anyways, man, Bruce Gas, Boxing, Jazz, and more. Thank you so much for coming by here. I appreciate it. Peace.